Hey everybody, welcome to PokePark Wonders Beyond. Today we are going to wander into the train depot and the tech area. It's kind of combined. You'll see how it all works. It's all interconnected, but this is one of my favorite areas that you could travel to in PokePark 2. The train depot. Anybody already want to take a guess why? One word. Sunsets! I love ambient light. That's why games like Bit Trip and Audio Surf appeal to me ever so much. It's because they are just awesome hues and different shades. And sunsets are a natural kind of occurrence that does this. And I think that is cool as anything. Shows that in nature, beauty likes to repeat in multitudes of color. But don't ask me, ask the honeybee! And why all the flowers are so brightly colored in order to attract the insects. You tell me. But, I don't know, what is your favorite area so far in PokePark? Believe it or not, we're actually closing in on somewhat of the end of this game. This is the last main area that Crocodile was guarding. Girder! Oh boy. Just as I feared. He's a girder security guard. You don't understand. We need to stop that dark void. Listen, I was just saying what is everyone's favorite place in PokePark 2, but there's not going to be any favorite places if you don't get out of our way, Girder. Alright then. Looks like we're going to have to battle our way out. Just the way I like it. Get down to business with a battle. Oh my goodness. Droids and swinging girders. It's really cool to see this guy in 3D. I must say, much better than a Pokemon Battle Revolution type experience where all the animations are repeat. I mean, I guess one could argue that the animations are repeat here, but it's interesting to see it react in a 3D environment, and you have to actually control how you evade. That's what I really love about this game and its battle system, is it's kind of how I wish Pokemon would advance. In the main series, in the RPG, I wish there was a way to coordinate evasiveness with more than just raising a number. I wish there was a way to launch commands in such a manner that it made your Pokemon work harder for critical hits. I wish that the friendship relationship really would act towards getting you more successful battles. But that's something that this game maybe is a stepping stone to in the main series. Who knows what we're going to experience on 3DS. I'm just pumped for the sequels of Black and White. Those are going to be intense too. Black 2 and White 2. Coming out in a matter of days. Oh. The tyrannical Tyranitar. Do you think there was a time back in Pokemon history when only Tyranitars roamed the earth? Tyrannitars, Tropius, Bastiodons? Kind of a dinosaur era. Wouldn't it be interesting to have a game based on the fossil generation of Pokemon? So you would see mainly Tyrannitars. They wouldn't be as scarce as they're known to be, just sanctioned off in Mount Silver. And a lot of the new generations wouldn't be around. Well, actually, I guess you could kind of incorporate the new generations, because each new generation has its version of fossils. Whether it's Kabuto and Omanite, or Lileep and Anorith. They have pretty much every one for each new generation that comes about. Yes, we need the Scientorium. Where is that? Could you tell us, good sir? Yep, that's right. We were sent. It doesn't concern you? You don't even understand the magnitude of how this concerns you, sir. This is going to swallow your area whole. But if you're going to be stubborn and want to battle, I will oblige. Ooh, he's even more deadly than Girder. This Conkeldurr. It's so cool. He propels himself on those gigantic concrete pillars. Wow. Yeah, instead of one measly girder, he's got two giant cement stone cylinders. He makes quite the whirlwind. Pretty swift for a fighting type that's so huge. Excellent battle. Ha ha! You got me! Why am I laughing when I lost? Battling you reminded me of trading blows with Samurott and Embor. You've got spirit. I can see why they sent you. If you have good reason, I'll hear you out. What is the case you keep going on about? Pokemon from PokePark are being taken to Wish Park. Are you joking? No, Wish Park really exists, but you can only get there through a special portal. Apparently, the Scientorium are where the portals are made. What? Scientorium? I have a suspicion, but... Conkeldurr! We've got a problem. The Iron Bridge is broken. The Pokemon who visited the mountain by train can't get home. What? Didn't I say the train was not to move until we refurbished the bridge? I want to go fix it now, but... Conkeldurr, is there anything we can do? What? You? Okay. I'll take you up on that generous offer. Alright, what should we do then? We don't have what we need to fix the Iron Bridge. He's got girders right there. Girder has them. You've got concrete pillars. What do you mean you don't have enough things to fix the bridge? Just, take a little subside on your attacks for a while and it will be temporarily fixed. No. We do need to actually go ahead and help out Conkeldurr here. Otherwise, we won't befriend him. And that means we don't have access in this train depot zone. In the tech area, so we need to rebuild a bridge, and we do in fact remember where Timber was on Seasong Beach, so let's go back there now. I think he was directly, if you go out of the lighthouse, he was directly in that area, that little cove. But before we go, what happens if we shock this electric, clearly glowing panel for Pikachu? Really? I missed? Oh, no, okay. I didn't. I thought for a second there I did. Alright, so that clears the way and gives us alternate paths to check out. Something is over there. Sounds like blasting away at something. Huh. Alright, well, we will come back to explore later on. Yeah, right? We still can't go up here. Yep, no, we have to get the materials first, so even though we've cleared that train out and made it possible to platform over on into that area, we need to get... Oops, sorry. I hate when I accidentally push 2. We need to get the iron and all the other bridge materials. Interesting thing about bridges, since we are needing to make one. I saw this 2112 thing, or 20-something, Life After Humans Discovery Program, or maybe it was even National Geographic, I'm not sure. And they were going through what would happen if or when humans disappear off the Earth, and we are another one of very many. I guess you can say millions. I was going to say millions, but I'm like, are there a million species? I'm sure there are. We're just one of millions that have been extinct. What was our ruins going to look like? We've done a lot of building here. We've done a lot of construction, obviously, by what's replicated here in the digital space of gaming. But I mean, physical structures like bridges, those things will disappear really quick. Those gigantic structures, they need constant maintenance. And what tends to actually keep them up and keep them in good repair, which obviously Conkeldurr has not been doing, is painting. I was very surprised when they said that, but painting the bridge actually holds it together, holds the bonds together, and stops it from rusting from the sea air, because usually it's a gigantic oceanic bridge that it's going over some kind of body of water, like, Verrazano or something, but they need to be constantly painted so that they don't corrode. I had no idea that that's the only thing that's keeping these things up. Who knew that such a fragile, what looks to be sturdy structure needs to be maintained by paint? By paint! Well, I guess if we didn't know Tim Burr, or actually, I don't think you could not know Tim Burr, because Tim Burr ran into us in like the first couple of episodes, didn't he? And he wanted to become our friend very badly, so much so that he initiated the battle right away, which I was fine with, but I was going to say, if you didn't, you wouldn't know Tim Burr's here. But that's the good thing about this game. I've mentioned it before. It has increased in difficulty slightly, but not to the point of frustration. It's a good game for ages 5 to 10 because it does a bit of hand-holding. It does a lot of direct linear storyline here. It's pretty cutthroat and dry what you need to do. It's never too confusing. And if you're ever wondering what you need to do, you could just go to the Pokemon of importance in that area, like we did with Conkeldurr and Girder, and they pretty much send you in the right direction, like Seasong Beach, where Tim Burr is. So I don't think you're going to run into many points here where you're going to be frustrated and not know what to do, run into, like, say, Phantom Hourglass puzzles on the DS with Zelda, where they're just so frustrating, you don't know what to do, and you just put down the game because you can't figure it out. You're never going to really run into that in this game. So that's a good strong point for it, a good selling point to bring up. But if you're somebody who really likes challenge, you might just be better off sticking with indie, because indie gets hardcore, and indie goes for the utmost challenge oftentimes. Oh, damn. Is it just me, or is that dark void getting larger? Yep. Samurott thinks the same thing. Oh boy. We better rebuild this bridge fast. I don't know how much more of PokePark can take that dark void sitting in the sky. It's going to start to dematerialize right before our very eyes. I don't want that to happen. This is too fun a place to be swallowed up by a vortex. And Wish Park is nuts. Wish Park is insane. I would not want to take a permanent residence in that area. So we're going to have to do our darndest to rectify the situation. But we can't go into Wish Park without building Conkeldurr's bridge, of course, because there's more important things to do, like building a bridge, than saving the entire Pokeverse of PokePark. That's much more impinging. It's really vital to do. Just to, put it into perspective, we won't need the bridge if there's no such thing as a Pokepark, Conkeldurr. I guess you're aptly named, Conkeldurr. Call you Conkeldurrfish from now on. Conkeldurr. It's funny, I've been recently getting back into the metagame with Pokemon Online because I learned that they have an Android app, so yay for me, I have no Wi-Fi, but once again, Android comes again into the rescue, being able to A, upload videos, and B, now play Pokemon Online, which is a battle simulator of all the metagame marvels that I hype up on. And so I started using Conkeldurr again, and it's kind of hard to use. Very hard. Lots of quick, speedy sweepers out there that take him out with a flying or psychic-type move in an instant. A lot of people have Aerial Ace that I don't even know about. I'm like, what? That Pokemon can learn Aerial Ace too? Motherfucker. So I'm, just getting back into it, but I think a couple of speed boost baton pass, then bulk ups might do better. But I'm working with teams. What's really fun about Pokemon Online, they don't have a team builder yet for the Android version, but they will in the future. But you can import it easily with an augmented reality stamp or just from a file, which I tend to do, because I don't know why, but my barcode scanner makes the thing crash every time. But you can make tons of teams within a matter of minutes. You don't need to go through all the hectic training of regular EV training in the actual games. You just set the stats you want it to be, you just set the nature it is, and it makes it so that you can't actually boost them up so you could have over 1,000 EVs on one stat. They don't let you do something crazy like that. So it's all within the terms. It lets you see all the moves, and it's a really, really great thing for any metagame mega head like myself. So check that out. I am DeoGenZ, guys. I've had fun exploring the first bits of the train depot with you. Now that we've rebuilt the bridge, we can really get into the grip and grit of the Scientorium. So I will see you next time.